All right, folks, we are back. Thank you for staying with us on Hot Seat today. Great guest. She's very funny, and you won't believe this. She's part Irish. Yeah, I was surprised too the first time I saw it. What? You're Irish? Please welcome Krystle McMULLAN. Hello.
Hey.
How you doing?
Fine. How are you?
Did I say the name right?
You said it right.
Krystle McMULLAN?
No. The first time.
It's
McMullan.
McMullan.
McMullan, yes.
That's an Irish name.
It is Irish,
Now,
yes.
how did you end up with an Irish name?
Well, I...
Seriously, you don't look Irish to me.
No, I don't, but I come from the Jeter family, the Jeter line. It's like...
Like, what do you mean, Jeter
like
line?
11 or 13 Jeters.
Like Derek Jeter? Derek Jeter?
Yes, he's
Okay.
actually a distant cousin.
Is it?
Yes.
Now, how does that happen?
Somebody... Dora Means, I hope I'm getting these names right,
Okay.
met Bertram McMullan Sr.
Okay.
And then that's how you get my line.
Okay.
My dad is the third, Bertram McMullan III.
So you get some free tickets to the Yankees? He retired, right?
No, just recently,
yeah,
yes.
Yeah. Oh,
just
man.
recently.
No Yankee games, man. Damn. So how you doing?
I'm doing well.
Good to have you on the show.
Thank you. Thank
Okay,
you for
you're
having me.
originally from Gary, Indiana?
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about that, Gary, Indiana. Like little town?
Pretty much. It was a city.
Okay.
It was nicer years ago, but not so much.
Why not? It's not nice anymore because you moved?
No, just the crime rate and things like that. They closed down my elementary school. I just recently found that out.
They did?
Yes, they did. At elementary's closed down.
Okay.
But I mean, I was just like any other kid. I liked to rollerblade and things like that, and I got into acting. As a matter of fact, in the first grade, I narrated the entire class play that we put on for our parents.
Really? In
Yes,
the first grade?
In the first grade.
Okay.
So my mother at that moment was like, "Oh, she's meant for the business."
Okay, and that's when it all started, right?
Basically.
But you also used to play like dolls, like
Yeah, I used to play with my Barbie dolls.
Every kid does.
Like I gave them, each Barbie had their own voice.
Okay.
So it's kind of like voiceover acting, I guess. Yeah, and Ken, like, I make them get married, and they break up, and then,
But what would you play with a doll? So you had a pretty big family, right? I think you have
Yes.
five brothers and two sisters.
I do. There's 8 of us, yeah. Well, I mean, I have 4 older brothers, so
Okay.
they were
play
interested.
with you.
Yeah, basically
They were
video
like,
game. But they let me play video games sometimes. They were mostly into like Final Fantasy and Street Fighter and Tekken, those kind of games. But I have my younger siblings, my little sister.
The two sisters, right?
Actually, younger sister, younger brother.
Okay.
And I would make the toys talk and put on like a little show for them.
Okay.
Yeah. It was fun.
That's cool. That's
Yeah.
cool. So what made you guys, because you guys moved down to Florida when you were 17.
Yeah.
What made you guys move down? The weather? I know it gets cold in Indiana, right?
It does get cold. It actually snows in Indiana.
Okay.
2 of my older brothers moved here. Because one of them, Daniel, he went to Full Sail.
Okay.
And yeah, they pretty much got established here, and then just a fresh start. My mom wanted a fresh start, so she moved all of us to Florida. And then at Edgewater, because that's where I went to high school, I got involved a lot in theater.
Okay.
Musical theater. We did The Oz.
Okay.
We did A Midsummer Night's Dream, A Comedy of Errors, where I played the lead. I was Dromio Syracuse.
I have no clue about all these things that you're mentioning.
No?
I know the Oz things. Is that a Wizard of Oz?
Yeah,
Okay,
the Michael Jackson.
Okay, but all the other ones, I'm like, okay.
Shakespeare plays.
Shakespeare. Ooh,
Yes.
at such a young age.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I can do that, thou art.
So that explain, and I have to put you on the spot, that explain why you actually decided to go to school to become a lawyer. Does that have to do with that?
With Shakespeare?
Yeah, I don't know the whole. I mean, you search your hands, you're sitting there reading Shakespeare.
No. Basically, I think it's important if you're pursuing any career in the arts that you have some sort of a backup,
Absolutely.
And that's basically what it was. In speech class, 10th grade year, we had to research careers and do a speech about it. And after looking at careers, I saw, law, being a lawyer.
Okay.
And I was like, I think that's something I could do. So that's basically what I did. I, went to college and took courses that put me on that law track, like a lot of psychology courses, legal studies, pre-law courses.
Okay.
And then I took the LSAT, got accepted into FAMU College of Law.
You're going too fast. Let's go back to your high school days. You also did a lot of tracks. You did sports, right?
In middle school, all through middle school, 6th through 8th grade, I did track.
How did that turn out?
It went well. I broke a couple of records.
Oh, damn,
We
she said it
did,
so casually. Hey, I broke a couple of records, you know, nothing to brag about, but I did.
I'm sure somebody else came along and broke
Yeah,
those
broke your own
records.
record,
Yeah,
yeah.
but yeah, I ran the 1600, the 4x4, the 1600 meter relay,
Okay.
and then I did the 3200. So that's 2 laps around the track. Each
That's a lot.
person does 2 laps.
I don't think I can do that. It's probably gonna collapse.
Sure, you could.
Yeah,
Laps around the building.
Somebody save me. So, now something was funny when we got to talk a little bit. You told me that you like being an actor and then an actress,
Yes.
and then being a lawyer is just like a fallback plan.
And when I tell people that, they're like, "That's one expensive fallback
I
plan."
know, but usually it's the other way around, right?
It's usually the other way around. I think people pursue these kinds of careers,
Mhm.
and then I don't know if they're like, I don't know if it's too stressful and demanding. They want something a little bit lighter, so they go ahead and pursue childhood dreams or things like that. You find a lot of people taking up photography later in life and things like that. But no, I've been pursuing acting like simultaneously while in school
For a very long time.
for a very long time, and even while in law school.
Okay.
So,
Now talking about acting, one of the movies that you acted in was just premiered last week.
yes.
The name of the movie is The Wallet.
Yes, it is.
Now tell us a little bit how the movie came about and how you got involved and the part that you play in the movie and stuff like that.
Yes. Ralphie Sierra, he's from California,
Okay.
and he came up here, or he came to Tampa and met with Studio House Pictures, David Melendez, and he showed them the script, and basically they're like, you got to work on it a little bit. So after about 10
Okay.
rewrites, they had a
Okay.
finished product, and then they cast it. And I remember I made my audition tape. I actually did an audition tape for the role of Miriam that I play, and I did it Christmas Day.
Okay.
And I found out a few days later that I got the part.
Okay.
Yes, and we shot it in Tampa, in the Tampa area, about 4 days straight, like 12 hours each day.
Okay.
And one of the days was like 16 hours.
Word.
Yes, and each time I was making the commute back and forth from Orlando to Tampa.
Tampa,
So
yeah.
we would wrap, I would drive
Go
all the way
home.
home, and then get up early, like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, to be back at about 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Now what's the story? What's the plot behind the thing?
The Wallet is about a...
Somebody stole your wallet?
No. It's about
You stole someone's wallet?
I found somebody's wallet.
Okay.
It's about a young journalist who basically is going through a rough time in her life, and then she finds this wallet that somebody lost. And
Okay.
she looks inside the wallet, and she's going on this journey trying to discover who the wallet belongs to, and then that leads to another discovery. And basically, it's a love story. And
Oh,
through
is
this
it?
journey,
She gonna fall in love with a guy that lost the wallet.
I'm not going to say all of that. I don't want to give anything away, but
Okay.
it is a love story.
Okay. Phew, well, you're glad I didn't find a wallet. You're glad I was not the one that found the wallet. Now, how did the premiere go? Great
Oh.
response?
Great response. We had a great turnout. We basically filled the venue. We had over 100 people come out and support us.
Okay.
We had posters that we signed. We took pictures on the red carpet.
Good.
It was just great. And it was at the Tampa Picture Show, which
Okay.
they very hospitable, very accommodating. You know.
Yeah, I see you having a very, very long career in the movie industry.
Thank
you
you.
also done some work for HSN.
Yes, that's correct.
Tell me about it. How does that come about?
That my agent in the St. Pete area sent me the casting for. They were looking for hair models,
Okay.
and I went. And basically, the audition was like clipping in a piece of hair. And I was like, okay. And
I
I
can
clipped
do
in
that.
the I could do that.
Okay.
I clipped in the hair extension, and then they seemed like they liked me. Everything was going well, and so I told my agent, I'm like, hey, I think it went well. And I think the next day or 2 days later, I got the call that I was booked for the gig.
Okay.
So I did about 3 shows with Locks, and basically it's just me, like getting my hair done on
But
my
you like,
TV.
it looks like, man, it looks like grueling. Look at you over there, man. It looks like, okay, I'm going to sit there for, what, 2 hours.
It was
This
great.
lady just playing with my hair. I'm tired, but I still got to smile. Is that how
Yeah.
it goes?
Basically, I mean, I clipped in I did one side, and Kirsten's the creator and owner of Locks
Okay.
Hair Extensions. She did the other side.
So you get to sit there for hours and
Maybe not an hours, but a
Is
good
it
amount
fun-
of time.
Is it fun though?
Yeah, it was fun. They did my makeup, and
Okay.
I'm getting my hair done, and we're
Done?
taking
Friend?
pictures. It was
Shoot.
great. It was
Yeah, man.
great.
All right, now I have to ask you.
Yes.
if you had to choose between, being a lawyer, which I'm sure, yeah, you're gonna graduate in December, right?
I'm
And
graduating
being
in
an
December.
actress, like, what would you choose? What would you pick?
I would choose acting in a heartbeat.
Really?
It's a lifelong passion, dream of mine that, I'm just happy doing it. It brings me to life. I light up. It's in my eyes, it's in my smile, my whole demeanor.
Okay.
The law, I can do the law. It's very stressful. I don't know if I want to be stressed like that on a daily basis.
Yeah, but you get stressed also as an actress when you don't
Yes.
get any call backs,
That
you don't
is
get
true.
no roles, and you don't know how you're gonna pay your rent.
Oh, that's true. That is true. But I guess
No, I'm not trying to stress you.
it's like got me thinking about it.
She's like, that's true. Oh my God, I didn't think of that.
I mean, it's disappointing when you go out there and you audition for all of these great roles like Men Cry in the Dark 2, Michael Baisden.
Well, yeah, you did that, right? The Max Business thing.
Yeah,
You did the
it was a
audition, but-
producer session, and I had an
Okay.
audition, but I haven't heard anything back yet. I don't know where they are with that, but you have great auditions, and if you don't hear back or you don't get the part, it's a little bit disappointing, but
yeah.
it doesn't stop me. I keep going. I'll do
Right.
something else. I'll do like an independent film here and there, and say, hey, look, you guys, I can do these kinds of roles. So, it just,
Yeah, I see that. So, one thing about you, you don't
What?
like dogs. She's afraid of dogs.
I am.
Nah, you afraid of
you know,
chihuahuas?
Yes.
Come on.
Look,
It's a
little
chihuahua.
little dogs are the worst. They're
What
the
do you mean?
feistiest.
So you rather fight with a
they're-
pit bull?
they're- Neither. I don't want to.
You picking on the little dog.
I'm not. They're picking on me. They sense the fear or something. I don't know. I'm into cats. I like cats.
You don't like dogs?
No, I really,
Really?
don't. I really don't. Like my friends will have dogs and they want me to come over and I'm like, can you put the dog up? And they're looking at me like, no, But no, I like cats. I like birds,
Okay.
but not dogs.
Butterflies?
Anything bigger than the pinky? Not
Okay,
really.
okay.
Not really.
Now, you love Sprite soda and Simply Orange?
Yes.
Why
I
is that?
love
Like,
it.
why do you have to mention Simply Orange?
Why simply? To me,
Yeah.
it tastes the best. Not to knock any of the other companies, but it's like pure. When I consume something, I like that pure feeling.
Okay. You need 8 hours of sleep to function?
I do. Anything less than that, good luck getting me to pay attention.
Those are little known facts about you. Okay. What else? You took 4 years of Spanish in high school.
I did, sí.
Do you speak Spanish now?
Un poquito.
Oh, yeah,
Lo aprendí en la
everybody can
escuela.
say un poquito.
Lo aprendí en la escuela.
Do you know I
hace
didn't
10
know?
años.
Do you know I just found out that soy milk is actually regular milk introducing itself in Spanish?
No, like
Like
soy,
soy,
as in I am.
Yeah, like soy milk.
No, I don't think that's the way.
That's not true.
No.
That's what I thought. No?
You're wrong.
Oh,
sorry.
my Spanish is so I
Don't tell
know.
anybody
I
that.
don't know why, man. That's not what it means? Soy milk?
No.
Oh, I thought that was a regular milk,
If it is, I didn't know. You taught me something.
Okay, so you're going to graduate in December?
Yes, that's correct.
So you're going with a Juris Doctorate?
That's correct.
Okay,
Yep.
and then you're going to go into practice?
Well, I have to take the bar exam, which I'm
First.
gonna do. I'm
Okay.
gonna take it. I walk December 12th, and like a week after that begins bar prep. And
Okay.
It's intense. It's going on for 8 to 10 weeks, and then at the end of February is the exam.
Okay. So, but see the acting, you're still going to pursue the acting thing. You have
course.
anything or any aspirations for the future? I'm not sure if you're working on anything right now, but I mean, if you want to look at a camera and beg for audition roles.
Well, I don't know about begging.
Well, let your work speak for itself, right?
Basically, yes.
Okay.
A few weeks ago, I did a testimonial for a mega juicer. They sent me a free juicer that hasn't come out yet. It's
Okay.
not on the market yet. And I got to try it out for weeks and then talk about my experience with that.
Okay.
So that was great. And that's the last thing I've done. But, right now I'm just trying to, get school done. I got a few more weeks and that's it. So I'm just focusing on getting that finished. And,
Okay.
but I'm still auditioning. I'm still
Right.
auditioning for
And then the
indies.
wallet is on right now. Where can people watch the wallet? Get them online or?
Not just yet. Right now they're
Okay.
promoting it at the festival market.
Okay.
Ralphie, Sierra Saga Studios, he's promoting that out in California, trying to get that picked up, and then Studio House Pictures is promoting it in Tampa, trying to get that picked up. But depending on how that goes, you will eventually see it online in some fashion.
Okay, sounds good. But I know if I ever get in trouble, you know, I have a lawyer here. I'm gonna come right looking for you to defend me, right?
I can't solicit, but if you seek me out for free, everybody wants that pro bono.
Why are you an actress? My actress make a lot of money, so you won't have to worry about that. But thank you for being on the show, though.
Thank you
it
so
was
much
great
for
having
having
you.
me. Thank you.
My first Irish actress on the show, McMULLAN.
McMullan.
Thank you for being on this show,
Thank you,
Krystle.
Sammy.
Okay, thank you for being here.
Yes.
That was actress and future Esquire, Juris Doctorate, Krystle McMULLAN on the San Francisco show. We'll be right back, folks.